Hello everyone, bienvenidos a este canal. Espero que esta información les sea de mucha utilidad, especialmente a personas que están buscando salir del peso de invierno. So if you're one of the people that are trying to lose that winter weight and don't really know how to do it, you don't have a strategy, this video is for you. Este video te va a ayudar mucho a hacer una buena estrategia para poder salir del peso que ganamos, yo también lo gano, durante el invierno. Mi peso fluctúa durante el año, así como la Tierra tiene estaciones, nosotros somos parte de la naturaleza, entiendo que yo también debo tener un peso que va modulando y siguiendo las estaciones. We're part of nature. And with that being said, I think that the approach of wellness and fitness should be tied with nature. My weight fluctuates from 185 to 205 depending on the season. For example, winter from 195 to 205. Spring 190, 195. As well as fall, and summer 185 to 190. But that's not the point. The point is that it's not easy to do it. Why it's not easy? Because specifically going into winter, you open the window to more calories, and then you have to cut the calories back in order for you to decrease the weight. And typically we don't want to eat less. We want to eat the same amount or maybe more. But it's worth the effort completely. You see it, you feel it, more energy. Hello, Mr. Jack. So it's totally worth it. You feel the sustained energy increasing. You feel more alert. You look better in your clothes. You look better without clothes. So it's totally worth it. Cuando tú entras en esta nueva dinámica de comer menos, aunque da trabajo, especialmente disminuir las calorías, porque todos queremos comer o igual o más de lo que comemos. Es naturaleza humana. Pero estas primeras 2 a 3 semanas donde uno empieza a hacer las estrategias necesarias para perder ese peso del invierno, eso es lo que yo quiero facilitarle a ustedes. So I just want to share with you the strategies that I use in order for me to go back to 195, which I am right now, between 194 and 196 in fasted state. What I do, okay, and this is what I advise my clients to do as well. Not exactly the same thing, but the strategy, because remember, we're all different. What works for me maybe doesn't work for you exactly the same way, but when you zoom out, you realize, okay, it's basically the same strategy, not the same types of food, but it's the same strategy. And the first one is caloric restriction. Now I'm eating from maybe 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and that's it. And my last meal is not a meal, it's a smoothie. Or, a handful of, it could be some berries with pumpkin seeds and peanuts. So high fiber, good fats, high protein. First meal, rich in protein, could be eggs, avocado, chicken. I don't eat oatmeal anymore. as breakfast. I used to when I was a kid and maybe in my 20s and early 30s. Uh, but I feel bloated. So it's not really great for me anymore. I'm 47, and at 47, I eat way different that I used. That yeah, I used to eat all types of different things, and now pretty much meat, plants, and seeds and nuts. Fruits, but not as many fruit that I used to eat. A lot of bananas, a lot of mangoes, a lot of sweet fruits. Now I'm more into the citric fruits and low glycemic fruits per se. Eh, y al tener esta ventana de comer desde las 8 de la mañana AM hasta las 6 de la tarde, eh, siendo mi última comida un smoothie o algún puñado de frutas de índice glicémico bajo, con, puede ser, lo importante es que sea rico en proteína, fibra y grasa saludable. Mi última comida, saludos, Austin Music, are you a doctor? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a fitness professional. Let me see. To give you a little bit of background, I started back in 2001 at GNC. Wow, yeah, GNC in Puerto Rico. The Environment World in Texas. In between that, I started as a floor guy at Lady of America in Puerto Rico, and then instructor, and yeah, and then I combined fitness instructor with personal training, and I've been combining both. 2007. So now almost 20 years combining both, and in general, when it comes to fitness, the supplements and fitness per se. So yeah, 20 plus. I'm glad you ask. Broker, call the ambulance, not for me. Said hi. Brooke Brown. Yeah, Brooke Brown. Hi back. Nice to meet you. So I'm sharing the strategies that help not only me but my clients and people in general to cycle through the year and not getting stuck in that body weight that you don't want. It's totally okay and fine to go up in weight and then down, because that's nature. Like I said, starting the video, we have 4 seasons. We have spring, we have summer, we have fall, and we have winter. And we should have it as well. So if we cycle with nature, then in my opinion, we'll be more than okay and more than fine. Why is that? And this was my struggle before I was cycling with nature. I wanted to stay in 185 during winter, and make no sense. Why does it make sense? Especially in this type of environment, which sometimes we go -4 at this type of environment. Texas is crazy. Texas, we can experience a 32, and 3 days after that a 82. So, but what I found very helpful is to go up in weight and go up in body fat, and I feel I can tolerate better winter. I don't get sick, or I get sick maybe once since I'm doing that during winter, and it's not terrible. It's just maybe, I don't know, head cold or something minor. Since I've been cycling with nature, but when I was trying to keep myself at 185 during the winter season, not helpful. Okay. So that's why I find very, very helpful to do it. Another thing, that we all start to have gatherings after Halloween. So we have Thanksgiving, all the Christmas holidays and the gatherings to stay at 185 and deprive yourself to enjoy with family and friends and still eating healthy but very restricted, it really makes no sense. You find yourself, deprived. So I decided to, okay, let me open the window to more calories. I can enjoy myself with friends and family in a healthy way. What I mean in a healthy way, I don't eat sweets, but I can eat more protein. I can eat more salad. I can eat more greens. I can eat more not healthy. That's not the word that I want to say. I use complex carbs like sweet potato, quinoa, brown rice, and I'm still in the mix and having fun and enjoying myself in a Christmas dinner or whatever, Thanksgiving especially. Anyway, so once I started doing that, we need more people to come in. Yes, true, that's true. Muy cierto, muy bien dicho, well said. And then I started to find, man, this is very helpful. I can enjoy myself in each and every season of the year. Now, there is a catch. What? The catch is that, like I said, we all want to eat more. That's human nature. And once you get used to eat that amount of food during the winter, sometimes you catch yourself in March still on that weight. In my case, 205. In March, I was still peaking to 205. I'm like, nope. And I knew what I needed to change for me to go back to my spring weight. But it's difficult because we love to eat. We love to feel comfortable. So, and I started to go to the store and buy protein bars and munching. I'm like, oh, this is no. This is getting out of hand, out of order. All right. There's always foods that help you to anchor yourself while you're changing back to you should be doing to get back to the goal. Okay, so the goal was from the winter weight, go back to my spring weight. I was struggling with, buying protein bars, and I'm like, I need some peanuts. Remember, I mentioned peanuts. What peanuts do to me is that for some reason, I guess because it's a very convenient food that has good protein, healthy fats, high in fiber. It's salty, but in my case, when I eat peanuts, I can go hours without sitting and eating a meal. So I'm like, okay. Let me use the peanuts to trick my system and open that window of calorie restriction. Remember, I said we're all different. I'm not saying that you have to eat peanuts, but you can try it. If that do the trick for you, woo, let's go. Now, I started to eat more peanuts in the afternoon. Long and behold, that kick-started my let's say, tolerance of that. I'm going back to my regular eating window and fasted window or calorie restriction window. In a week from peaking to 205, 196. I'm like, yes. Okay. And now, yeah, I don't feel the need to eat in the afternoon like I used to 2, 3 weeks ago. I was struggling with that. And I weigh myself today. I'm between 94 and 96, which it is my goal for now for spring. Now going into summer, it's 85 to 90. Why? Because we go to the beach. We go. No, I wish I can go to the beach. We go to the pool, to the water parks, and as a fitness professional, my job is not only to inspire my clients, but inspire other people that doesn't know me. Simply, when you see someone, you're like, man, that person looks like takes care of themselves. Man, this Monday I need to go to the gym because that person reminds me that I should go to the gym. And just like the song that says, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I want to shine the light of fitness. I call it my ministry. Some people laugh when I say that. But yeah, I think that if I can help others without talking, if I can help others to take care of themselves simply by, who's that guy? I don't know, but I think he goes to the gym. Man, I need to go to the gym. And that person enrolls into a gym the next week. To me, I'm doing my part as a human being with my gift, which is fitness. So, yeah. Let me see if I have something else. I sub and like you. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Thank you, Brooke Brown, to like and subscribe. Thank you. We have SpongeBob in the house. Christy Sparks. Hi. Let me see who else. We need more people. You are nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, this is basically what I help people with. I know that I haven't switched to Spanish, but I don't have people right now here that speak Spanish, I guess. So that's why I just stick with English for now. So yeah, that same concept is the one that I use all year round. Then from summer back to fall, basically the same, 85, 95. And from fall to winter, like I said, once we cross Halloween, I open the window to eat a little bit more in the afternoon. What in specific is what I do. I get to my house maybe between 5:30-ish. So I eat dinner. I call it the super salad, big salad, rich in protein. And for dessert, smoothie, rich in protein. What type of smoothie? Low glycemic. It could be strawberries or blueberries, Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, scoop of protein, creatine, and I split that in two. Me and my wife, and that's my wintertime dinner. The rest of the time, that super salad, I don't do it. I have a decent breakfast, an extended breakfast, because I start 8-ish. I started with water at 5:30, 6. And then, while I'm working with clients, I a few things. It could be, seeds, nuts, some fruit. That's what I call my extended breakfast because it's not a seating breakfast. Now, my seated meal, my big meal is lunch. Big lunch. Low carb, but big lunch. When I mean low carb, it could be sweet potato sometimes, but mostly carrots, celery, beetroot, broccoli, could be bok choy, cabbage, onions, and mushrooms. I minced all that into the Ninja blender, dry. Then we cook it. I don't cook it too much, but I cook it with some seasonings, butter or coconut oil, paprika, salt, pepper, turmeric. I want it to taste good. Rico y saludable. Flavorful and healthy. That's my mantra. If I'm gonna eat, it has to be flavorful and nutritious. Rico y saludable, very important. Let's look. So yeah, that's how I eat my lunch and then dinner, like I said. So this is how I help myself and others to cycle with nature. Ready? Yeah, we're heading to a skateboard park. We're gonna chase. Let's see the best areas here in town. So I like to stay active, and I'm encouraging my kids to do the same because movement is life. Moverse es vida. I always say the same, and it's my message to each and every one of you. People, gente, gracias por escuchar. Thanks for listening. Like Brooke did, like, share, and subscribe. If you find this information valuable and helpful to your quality of life, remember, we have only one main vehicle, which is the human body. We live in the body, and we need to take great care of it if we want to enjoy life to the fullest. Recuerda, tenemos un solo vehículo principal que es nuestro cuerpo. Vivimos en él y si queremos disfrutarnos todo esto, tenemos que hacer, ¿verdad? Tenemos que cuidarlo al máximo. Movement is life, and my name is Ludwig Henderson. Mi nombre es Ludwig Henderson y nos vemos en el próximo video. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Okay, let me see if I learn how to end the video. I struggled last time with this. I think if I press the X, are you sure do you want to stop streaming? Yes, for today.